Well, it is graduation season, and so many teenagers are thinking about the upcoming dinners and dances and proms and parties, and so are their parents, who may have to help out a little bit to get their teen ready. Well, Jaylene McRae and at the other end, Harold Cook, they're from CurliQue Beauty on Robson, and they've brought in a couple of models with them, Sophie and Xander, because we're going to talk about looks for the season. Welcome to all of you.
Thank you very much.
So good to see you. So, Jaylene, what would you be going for on a young grad like Sophie?
Well, I think one of the main focuses would be fresh complexion. A lot of times the requests that we have from our prom ladies is just to make sure that they look really beautiful, kind of ethereal.
Ethereal, I like
Yes,
that. You don't want
fresh.
to. You don't want to notice the makeup. Is that it?
Well, it's like to feel like a princess, to look beautifully healthy and radiant.
Okay, so you've already prepped Sophie because she looks beautifully radiant right now. So for a little extra zing, what would you do?
Well, that's a good question. One of the things that I like to do, it's we call it like a beauty secret, is to add a little illuminator to the foundation.
Okay.
So you put it purposely placed, like onto the cheekbone. If you look here, there's a little bit of a pop of highlight.
Yes, and is that powder or cream?
That's a cream mixed with the foundation.
I see. And
So
you don't want to put it all over. You just want to put it where the light's going to hit. Is that
Yeah,
it?
you want to make it look like it's just whenever she turns her head, there'll be a little flash of light.
Turn your head, Sophie. Let's just take a peek at that. Oh, fresh, lovely. And you've got some eyelashes for a little
and
punch.
I think as well, to really finish a formal look, she's wearing a beautiful plum gown. So what I wanted to do was do a nice little wash of plum color on her eyes and then finish it with corner lashes that will give a lovely dramatic flutter.
All right, so you've already put the glue on?
Yes, so I'm just
Nice.
going to apply that. We do
This
have
is
to
a difficult thing to do on your own. I know I can often get one eyelash done, and it's the second one that always messes me up, and it sticks on my fingers, and nice to have a friend help you with that, maybe?
Oh, exactly.
So while Jaylene is applying those lashes to Sophie, Harold, why don't you jump in here and talk a little bit about what your approach with Xander?
So with Xander, skin and complexion is really in for a lot of male makeup. You want to look perfect, but not overdone. So with Xander, we've kind of evened out the base, added a little bit of moisturizer, bronzer in the cheeks, the forehead. You want to look real. You want to just walk in, nobody knows you're wearing makeup, but you still want to wear a little bit. So most of it is foundation, bronzer, brow, and then we're going to add some highlight just to amp up the glow as we're doing with Sophie, and lip balm of usually like a flesh tone.
Just a flesh tone.
Just a flesh tone.
So are you finding more guys just coming up and saying, yeah, I know this can work for me too, like makeup is more approachable for them?
It's definitely becoming more approachable. I think it took a little bit of getting used to for some people to even think about putting on a concealer, but now we've got highlight, lip color, brow gel, all these different products geared towards men.
Well, I'm noticing it in the drugstore for sure. They're getting
Yes.
shelves and shelves and shelves of products just for men now too. So what about hair when we're talking about sort of that overall look, Jaylene?
Well, I think.
Oh, wait a second. Let's zoom
take
in
a look at
on these
that.
gorgeous lashes. You've put those in. Absolutely. Look at how they make her eyes just pop out. Beautiful. Are they comfortable?
Yeah,
Yeah.
super
You don't.
There's one thing I want to say too is
Please.
that we're not responsible for any additional flirting that happens from wearing these lashes.
That's going to do it. As you just give the little butterfly. That's it. That's it.
But the most important thing is to make sure that every person feels their best self. So that's what we work on, and we're talking about making sure, like with men coming in and wanting makeup, feeling comfortable, feeling safe to explore, because that's our contribution, is to make sure that at CurliQue, that every person that comes through that door can be themselves, and we're going to celebrate it.
Now, you do offer makeup sessions for grads at CurliQue as well. How do those work?
Yeah, we're doing it right now, which is a really great concept about the reality that it's important for us to give back to communities. So right now until the end of June, we're offering complimentary makeup services for proms. So for anybody that is graduating, they can come in, they can book their appointment, and we do it free of charge.
Oh, that's a wonderful service. That's awesome. But you make a very interesting point about not going outside of your comfort zone, because this is going to be a night you're going to want to remember. And if you're not feeling comfortable or something isn't feeling quite right, it's going to put you off for the whole evening.
Well, that's where we come in as pros, is to make sure we communicate effectively with everyone to see what is your vision, what would you like to see, and make sure that we're every step of the way that we're saying, does this feel good to you? Because we want you to go, this is a part of history. So this is your time to really shine.
I love it. And I mentioned the hair. So this is looking kind of a natural, easy look as well. Nothing too fussy.
It's something that you just do a little curling wand and then some product. And what I used on her hair was a texture spray called Do Over from Kevin Murphy. So this is the one that gives you a little bit of hold, a little bit of texture, but still it's not like a helmet. So it still has some free-flowing qualities to it.
Absolutely gorgeous. And Harold, you put some finishing touches on
Yes.
Xander as well.
So in the past couple years, I find highlight has really been like what everybody wants. We put on a lovely shimmer just on the top of the cheek. You can bring it on the eyes, nose, lips, full body. If you're wearing something with shoulders exposed, make sure to put it there as well. And then just blend it in with your fingers. And that...
Now, he looks completely fresh as well, so you're not responsible for his
honey.
success with the flirtation.
Exactly.
Thank you so much to CurliQue, Sophie, Xander, all of you for coming in today, and a very happy grad to you.
Thank you so much.
Very much.